And it's Danielle. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, but I have some exciting news. I am actually scheduled for Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery on April 5th, 2016. So it's very soon. I'm very excited for it. I've been wanting this for a while now. I started the process actually, I believe, a couple of years ago, and I just kind of stopped. There was a few factors going on with that, but my wife Erica had the surgery as well. She had hers January of 2016, and she's lost at this point 78 pounds. She just weighed herself this morning. So I'm very proud of her, very excited for her, and I know that my surgery is going to help us both have better experiences, be able to do more, and eventually start a family here as soon as she's healed up. They typically say that you want to wait to have kids until at least a year to a year and a half after surgery. So we are waiting, but we are very excited to be able to expand our family in the future. I just kind of wanted to create this video, just kind of let you know what's going on, let you know that I'm going to start trying to post regularly in regards to my journey, my weight loss, and how things are going for me. Biggest thing at this point is we're kind of prepped and ready. So I have all of my medications already at home. The doctor gave them to me early so that I could have them so I didn't have to worry about it when I'm all groggy and not feeling well. So I have a medication for nausea, medication for cramping and discomfort. I have, of course, pain meds, and then an acid reducer. Now, I currently already do take an acid reducer, like Prilosec, due to having GERD and acid reflux. So it's not anything different. However, they did indicate that hopefully after 30 days from surgery, I won't have to take it anymore, which would be awesome. Now, being a person who's been on forums and watched videos, some people say you never stop taking it. It really won't bother me either way. I'm hoping I won't have to take it, but whatever's going to help me feel better and allow for healing, I'm all for it. I do currently use a CPAP machine at night. Not as often as I should, unfortunately. But I'm really hoping that as things progress, I will no longer need to use that, so I can get rid of that machine because it's not that comfortable to wear, and I found that it irritates my skin. So I'm really hoping that I can do away with that in the near future as I lose weight. Kind of some facts to start off with. I am 5'7". I started originally weighing 325, 326 pounds. However, when my wife had her surgery, she had to do 2 weeks of a high protein, low calorie diet where we had Premier protein shakes. So we had one for breakfast, one for lunch, and then for dinner we had a small portion of meat, about 3 to 6 ounces, and vegetable side, so green beans, broccoli, that kind of thing. And during that time, I actually lost about 35 pounds, I believe. So right now, I'm sitting at 294, 295 prior to surgery. My wife did experience some complications, so I've kind of seen the bad side of things, some things that could go wrong. Excessive nausea, difficulty eating certain foods. I've noticed that she has become very picky with certain foods that she used to like, and now the smells bother her. So I've kind of seen that side of things. I'm hoping that my surgery doesn't cause me to be at that point. However, she's healing better. She's taking steps forward. So I'm really positive that she's going to start feeling better and continuing to lose weight. At this point, my surgeon, who is amazing, I'm very excited to just get things done with him. He's very matter of fact, straight to the goal. I know with Erica's surgery, she got wheeled back like 20 minutes early to go for her surgery because he's just so quick and efficient. I am going to be getting my gallbladder removed with this surgery. My gallbladder, actually a few weeks ago, started acting up, and I got it imaged, and they said they saw some stones in there, some sludge. And of course, if you read forums or watch other videos, our surgeon gave us materials about this as well. It's quite common that people who have bariatric surgery will either have their gallbladder removed during the gastric bypass surgery, or later down the road they will have it removed because there is a higher risk for gallstones. So at this point, since I'm already having issues, my surgeon's all on board for just doing one surgery and getting it all taken care of. I have had prior surgeries, just laparoscopic surgeries abdominally. I had just kind of a cyst that grew on my right ovary, so they did end up having to take my right ovary, my right fallopian tube, and of course that cyst out last year. And then later that same year, they did kind of just an internal kind of look around for my left ovary just to make sure that was okay, because I was experiencing some pain. So I've just had those. My scars healed up pretty quickly. I'm not thinking there's a ton of scar tissue that's going to cause any issues during the surgery. So I'm hoping that that'll come out all right. My wife, as I said, she had the surgery in January. She had a prior abdominal surgery that was an open surgery, and there was a lot of scar tissue to work with. So thankfully, she was still able to also do the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, but it did take longer than normal. And that's common. You'll hear that a lot of people had prior surgeries or a lot of scar tissue. They may have gotten a different type of surgery than what they originally wanted, or they experienced a longer surgery time due to those issues. So at this point, I'm prepped and ready for my medications. I have a few different types of protein I can try, because right now I love the Premier Protein shakes. I think they taste good, and I like the consistency of them. However, my wife liked them beforehand, and then after surgery, hated them. Can't tolerate them. So I'm hoping I'll still like them. But if not, we also have Gene Pro, which was recommended to us by our nutritionist. It is a powder that can dissolve very easily. It's, I believe, a tablespoon of it gives you 30 grams of protein. So it's a very good way to get protein in. It's supposed to be flavorless. I've tried a little bit of it before. It does have a slight flavor, but it's not too horrible. My wife doesn't like it, so it's up to me to not waste that money we spent on it and try to tolerate that. I'm hoping once I can get to maybe some mushier foods, I might be able to do like smoothies with it and kind of mix it up there. That's one way that I think I might be able to handle that. Another thing that we have is actually created by our surgeon, Dr. John Schramm. He created this protein called Profuse. It's kind of a thinner liquid. You can drink it directly if you want to. It's flavored. I believe there's a berry flavor and like a white grape flavor. And or you can put it in a drink. Mix it with a juice, mix it with water, whatever you like. I like that too, but because they're fruitier flavors, and I'm not a big fruity flavor person, I don't know how much of that I'll drink. But my wife seems to like that as well. It just has to be cold to drink it. Other than that, I have everything set up for the surgery. My mom, my sister-in-law, and of course my wife are all going to be there the day of surgery. My wife will be staying the night with me. My sister is going to come and stay a couple of days the week of surgery to kind of take care of me and make sure, if anything happens or I need something, she can go drive for me, because I will probably be heavily medicated. I am quite a wuss when it comes to pain, so I will probably be, taking advantage appropriately of my pain medication to make sure that there's not too much discomfort through the process. I have seen a lot of people expressing many different opinions, which I'm all for. But one thing I want people to know is look at a lot of different resources. If you like to watch YouTube videos of people who have had surgeries, watch a few different ones. Don't watch just one person, because everybody's different. Every person is different. Their preferences, their likes, their dislikes are all going to be different. I've heard people say, I love this part of the surgery, and then another person will say the exact opposite. I don't like this part of surgery. So make sure that you're watching multiple sources. If you have questions, concerns, ask your surgeon. if you want any opinions from me or any insight from me on what I've experienced, I'll be continuing to post these videos. If I get enough questions, I might post just a question and answer video for you guys. Whatever you guys like, I'm more than willing to share. I'm doing this for myself, to kind of see the journey and talk through things and kind of use it as my own kind of video diary. But I'm also here to, give insight to people who are considering the surgery or someone who might be struggling during surgery, and just being that kind of person to go to ask questions or that support that you need, because I know it's so important. I'm so lucky to have such a supportive family who is 100%, supportive of me doing this, wanting me to get healthier. Because the biggest things, and I've told this to the nutritionist and to the surgeon, I want to be able to go somewhere and not worry, am I going to fit in the seats at the stadium? Am I going to have to do I have to worry about taking a plane because am I going to have to buy 2 seats? I don't want to worry about that. I don't want to constantly live in fear of not fitting in to something, or standing out or sticking out like a sore thumb at certain events. It's just not something I want. So I'm super excited to be able to take this journey. One thing I do want to kind of leave you with, this is not the easy way out. I know many people will claim, oh, you took the easy way out. As my surgeon said, weight loss surgery is not a end all be all. You're going to still, yes, your cravings are going to be lessened. However, you still are going to get that head hunger. Your head's going to tell you, I really would like to have a Snickers right now, even though your stomach is telling you, I'm not really hungry right now, or I just want a little bit of something. Your head's still going to say, I want that bag of Doritos. I want this. So you have to get past that. I know it's going to be very hard for me. I am a big junk food girl. Unfortunately, that's a big reason why I'm where I'm at today. So I know that's going to be hard. I've been working on, you know, getting through my temptations. I do give in every now and then. Um, However, I've found that when I do, I'm eating less. So instead of, binging on a giant bag of chips, I might have 2 or 3 chips, or a handful of chips instead of eating half the bag or the whole bag of chips. So I have found that shift occurring. It's not instant, so don't get mad at yourself. If that doesn't happen instantly for you, it's a process. It's day by day. Take it step at a time. That's what I'm planning to do, and I'm hoping that it works for me. But again, I will kind of let you guys know. I'm sorry that this video is so long. And don't mind my crazy hair and my lack of glasses. I was actually just told by my eye doctor that I was overprescribed. So I'm trying to work on lowering my prescription. So everything's kind of a little fuzzy, and instead of investing in glasses that might not be the right prescription, I'm currently using contacts. So anyway, so from here on out, hopefully next week, when right before my surgery, I'll have my new glasses and stuff, so you guys can check that out. And then again, any questions, concerns, anything you want to ask me, I'm an open book. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you guys soon.